Hey guys, welcome back to Muscle Rod Shop. How y'all been? Okay, so got some things to explain. It's been about 2 weeks or so since I've done a video, understood, and I really don't even know where to begin. One thing is absolute for certain. We are waiting on parts, and parts are very hard to get a hold of right now. Extremely hard. There's a lot of businesses who don't or cannot make parts fast enough. There's a lot of things that take months on end to get a hold of. So it's a waiting game right now. And there's another thing, along with the demo car, that's the one you see the most of. Along with this, there's also many other cars to work on at the same time in this shop. Everybody has to do their part that work here to get that done. For example, we got the Daytona Charger, we have a 68, we got a 70 runner, all the cars up front. Right now, I'm in here trying to get this car going. So, as a matter of fact, what we got to do on this is this door has to be cleaned up, polished. All this stuff has to be sanded, polished out so this car can go home. This hood has to be polished. I mean, nothing looks dirty, but needs some polish work. And then up front, of course, we have all the cars up there that need to be attended to. So there's a lot of stuff to do. So obviously, I think y'all know that I personally can't put all my time on the demo car. There's a lot of other cars to do, but the majority of it does go there, and we got a good crew to get the rest of it done. So having said that, I can't film everything, and it takes a long time to set up that camera and get it all going. So I'm gonna run through some things that were done with the demo car the week before last, because that's the last time it was touched. And then I've done some work a little bit here and there to the other fender. Actually, the other fender got done real quick. So oddly enough, it was a lot easier to do this side. Don't mind all the handprints and the rust all over it. As you can see right now though, it is coming along pretty good. This is all crap from me, like how dirty it is. It's all surface rust on there right now. You can see my finger. And that's because, it's about 400 degrees in here, and I just sweat all over it. So, but either way, you can see it's taking shape pretty good. I'm almost to the point where I get to cut the door open, and oddly enough, this side is that's about a week, maybe a week and a half, or about a week on this side. So it's going pretty well. I just got to put in that giant section there, which is this big fat section here. So you can see on this side, I've taped all of it out to where all the welds are. So that lets me know what each panel, obviously that one, look like. And it makes it a lot easier to go and build it. All right, y'all, so this is a view of all the pieces that have to be cut out. Now let me show you just exactly what all these pieces are. And you can see how big they are. They're huge pieces. These are all pieces that have to be shaped. So everything you just saw was only the top half of the fender. It's just the top half. Nothing on the bottom. Well, maybe a little bottom cap on the bottom there, but that's what Ben and I here have been doing all day. So already got all this done, all this. I need to do this last section here and that crazy corner cap, which will be done here in the next couple days. So it looks pretty good. And then I'm gonna have to go in here and cut all this out here and build a wheel well lip. God, I really need to clean that. Looks like total manure. Ugh. Clean. So much better. That's a really good rag. So got one side down and the second side down. Almost. Got a little bit left to go. So another thing that we're gonna do, and we're thinking about doing, is putting amp research steps on here just so you can get in this thing. I mean, it's right here, this point is over 6 feet. So to get an idea of how big this thing is, the top of the roof up here is probably about 6'6", or maybe taller than that. But we're gonna need to put some steps on this thing, and I think we're gonna do the drop down ones. Matter of fact, I got them on my truck. I'm gonna show you right now. All right, so you can see from here, you can't see anything. Now you kind of can. That's the step right there. So it's barely visible, but when you open the door, they just drop down. So these ones actually drop down probably about, oh God, I don't know what the drop was, like 7 something. I can't really remember. And you see it comes with these little lights under here. And at night, those things shine real bright. But they're very, very nice. And they're very strong too. So when you shut the door, they have a delay on them. And they go back up. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So we can just get up inside that thing. Because that CUDA sits higher than my dually. We're gonna have to figure that out. It's just so simple. I'm gonna end up burning that motor out. Okay, carry on. We did end up getting brand new taillight lenses, as you can see here. Yeah, very shiny. Shiny and brand new. And we also got the bezels that go around the taillight itself, which is that piece there. That's about what it looks like right there when it's all said and done. This particular one is going to have LED taillights. So it's going to have sequential taillights where they light up going sideways or whatever way they're going to go. If it's a turn signal, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and light up that way. Then this is all LED. So there's an LED board that goes back here. Really, really, really bright stuff and really cool. And we also got the chrome too that goes around it, this piece here. So the way all that goes together is this will sit here, and then that will sit onto the taillight. Look how nice that looks. Dang. So it's all brand new stuff, and it takes a long time to get in, but you gotta have it. The taillights that we had were old ones that came off another car. And I don't know if we'll be using those on the other car. These actually go to that white CUDA over there. So, can't use that. You can see the difference. Brand new and shiny. And then the old stuff. And we also got new buckets in, which is the back half of that. So, that's what we got so far with that. We also ended up getting a brand new spoiler. So that is a good thing, which is this right here. I'm sure Matt would be happy about that. There you go. Brand new spoiler for the back. So this one will actually have to be cut and lengthened out so that it actually fits on the back of the dually CUDA, and it's just not wide enough, so we'll end up cutting it like right here, lengthen out, and be good to go. This is a fiberglass piece, And that's why we got fiberglass, so that we can cut it. The steering column's on its way. It's taken a good while. This is for that hole right there. So this goes on here for aftermarket steering columns, and all you need is a hole, and then your steering column slides through this and it swivels. So it'll probably pop out maybe this far, and then hook straight up to here. Brakes are on their way too. Got a Hydro Boost, giant, massive brake system. Hydro Boost you use again because you don't have vacuum in a diesel, and we don't want to run a vacuum pump. So Matt came over and gave me this thing right here. Looks pretty good. I like it a lot. It's cool. Somebody 3D printed that thing, so whoever you are, they're awesome. That came out really good. So I've got my little refrigerator right here, and I'm just putting everything I can possibly put on it. Got Demolition Ranch, Black Rifle, Air Dog, which supplied the pumps for this demolition car, our stickers that we have, and I'm finally getting to wear our own Muscle Rod Shop shirts. It feels pretty good. So, and then we got the Daytona going together. It is just about there. Got the hood on, front fenders, all that stuff's aligned. The whole back end's already done. And the giant tall wing, you guys will see that pretty soon. I'll show you from the front. Nose cone's back on, and you can see how that scoop in the hood comes down, you know, those lines into the nose cone. And these doors, the buckets for the headlights, will actually drop down instead of come up. So they drop down, and inside here, there's the customer, the client, wanted to go with accurate MDX headlights, which are the 5, you know, small LED lights in there. And then we now have fog lights with halos in them. That's gonna be pretty cool, actually. I like that a lot. And this little bar down here you see right there, that bar, that doesn't go there. That's just tacked on there for now when I was doing this inside bottom panel. But God, this has got to be one of my favorite cars that we have ever done. It's just so mean looking. I still have one little panel to put on there. Can't put that on until I'm done with the inside bracketry for the headlights, and that's the only thing I got left to do on that. But you can see how this thing's coming along. Super cool. Again, this is the motor that goes in that thing. It's just a giant beast. Cast iron block. This thing probably weighs as much as that diesel does. Well, maybe not, but probably pretty close. Giant, giant motor. So I just want to give a big thanks to everyone out there who's patient while we're finishing up all this stuff and getting caught up. I really do appreciate it. And a big thanks to Demolitia for sticking in there and supporting us this entire time. It's been real fun, and there's a lot more to come. So we got some good things coming up, and I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you.